copyright infringement or censorship. On March 22, 2010, shortly after Google pulled the plug on its China operation, saying it could no longer brook the Chinese government's censorship laws, Sergey Brin told the New York Times that his experience growing up in and then fleeing the Soviet Union has definitely shaped my views and some of my company's views. 4 years earlier, Associated Press reported that Internet search leader Google is snapping up YouTube for $1.65 billion, brushing aside copyright concerns to seize a starring role in the online video revolution. But it appears that the issues of censorship and copyright concerns have still not been sorted out, and it is perfectly obvious, except to those with 20/20 tunnel vision, that a spurious accusation of copyright infringement can be used to censor a video that is not liked in certain circles. Here's a notice I received a few days ago from the YouTube team. That sounds friendly, doesn't it? But the notice was anything but. Subject: A. Lawson 9/11, video removed, copyright infringement. We have disabled the following material as a result of a third-party notification from James Alan Kahn, claiming that this material is infringing. Holocaust, hate speech, and were the Germans so stupid? And the unpronounceable link. Apart from some intimidating legal information which I will come to, that was it. I was given no information whatsoever about the copyright material of James Alan Kahn's that I had allegedly infringed, which means, with the removal of the video, I have already been penalized on an unspecified charge made by a person who, quite possibly, may not even exist. However, in YouTube's help files regarding filing a counterclaim, this appears. If you did not have all of the rights to post the material at issue, you must not submit a counter notification. So I'd like to ask the YouTube team, how the can anyone know if they have such rights, under fair use tenants for example, if they are not given any information about what they are supposed to have infringed? This is an absurd suggestion for the legal department of a multi-billion-dollar corporation to formulate, knowing that it will not be supplying any details of the claim. One would probably need to have gone to Harvard Law School in order to successfully comply with all of the conditions to be met, but here is another ludicrous one. An international counter-notification must include the following specific elements. Item 2. Your full name, address, telephone number, email address, and the username of your YouTube account. So the accused, not even knowing the particulars of the accusation, must supply all that, while the accuser can get away with revealing only his name, which may be a pseudonym. Come on, YouTube, that really does sound as though it might have been formulated using some arcane legal document found in the wastebasket of a Soviet Union prosecutor's office. It is understood that you must comply with the legal obligations you cite. When we're notified that a particular video uploaded to our site infringes another's copyright, we remove the material as the law requires. But you are also morally bound to do all you can to assess whether such a claim has merit, and the title of my video should have been a signal to anyone with even a smattering of legal training that there was a distinct possibility that a spurious copyright claim might be made in order to suppress it. So here are some questions. Did my accuser have to supply his full name, address, telephone number, email address, and the username of his YouTube account before you took the action you did? If so, why was I not given this information? Did anyone make a phone call to check that the person really existed? He must have given the video time a position where the alleged offending material was located, so did anyone scan through the video to make some effort to verify that the claim might be justified? I can tell you that, as with all my YouTube videos, this one was made for educational purposes. I will not derive any financial benefit from uploading it, and I submit that all of the material I've used is in the public interest and therefore comes under the protection of fair use in the copyright law, Title 17, U.S. Code, as follows. Section 107 contains a list of the various purposes for which the reproduction of a particular work may be considered fair, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Section 107 also sets out 4 factors to be considered in determining whether or not a particular use is fair. 1. The purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for non-profit educational purposes. 2. The nature of the copyrighted work. 3. The amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. 4. The effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. As I and many others see it, the entire contents of my video would be covered for fair use based on these parameters. However, if the accuser, James Allen Khan, can demonstrate otherwise, I will edit out the material in question, whatever that might be, and re-upload the edited video. I would also like to point out that the threatening tone of this paragraph is totally unjustified in a preliminary notice when nothing whatsoever has been proven. Please note, repeat incidents of copyright infringement will result in the deletion of your account and all videos uploaded to that account, which clearly infers that one is regarded as being guilty until one can prove one's innocence. Definitely shades of the old Soviet Union, I would say. Considering that I do not even know the details of the charge against me, it is to be hoped that, should Mr. Khan's claim be shown to have been spurious, YouTube will take the severe action that I was threatened with in the final paragraph of the YouTube infringement notice. Please note that there may be severe legal consequences for filing a false or bad faith notice. Before I finish, I would like to thank the many people who have been so supportive since this spurious gagging notice was clapped on my video. Your sincere encouragement, suggestions, and offers of help have almost left me speechless. But not quite, because I still have a question for Sergey Brin. Are you going to do something about the fact that YouTube's extremely biased copyright infringement procedures may be used by some unscrupulous people to censor material that they disagree with? Or will the YouTube environment continue to mirror some of the more unpleasant aspects of your early life in the Soviet Union and the prevailing censorship situation in China?